Dragon Age the Veilguard was an epic flop, but for some reason it just keeps giving me content to talk about almost on a near daily basis. We have a writer by the name of Sheryl Chee who's coping over the fact that EA has gutted the developer BioWare. It's literally relocating, restructuring people to go work on Mass Effect, or even worse, see ya, pack your belongings in a box, and get out of here, skedaddle, because we don't need you anymore. This game flopped. It struggled to sell 1.5 million units. And a matter of fact, today I thought I saw that these projections might even be a little bit over embellished, that they actually might have sold less than that. So big yikes on that. So Sheryl Chee is claiming that the franchise itself is not dead, despite EA and BioWare essentially being gutted and axing most of the writing team. Yeah, just the other day we found out a whole bunch of these woke writers have been let go from the company. I'm sorry, Robert. We're no longer working here. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'm getting all of my little Bell Manor quotes mixed together. Anyways, inside jokes aside, Chi wrote on Blue Sky, the pedo social media platform, that Dragon Age isn't dead. There's fic, there's art, there's the connections we made through the games and because of the games. Technically, EA BioWare owns the IP, but you can't own an idea no matter how much they want to. Dragon Age isn't dead because it's yours now. So that is cope and sieve there, guys. Literally, the fan fiction and the artwork, and it's about the connections we made. Like, that's cope. All right. Dragon Age is done. I think this is going to be the last Dragon Age we're going to see for quite some time. Wasn't there like an advertisement or a review from IGN that said even if this is the last Dragon Age we get, that it was still like they rated it high, but they mentioned specifically in the quick synopsis that this could possibly be the last Dragon Age. It's probably going to be the last Dragon Age, guys. And I'm sorry if you're a longtime fan. They decided to go the DEI route. They decided to go the cringe route, the top surgery scar route, the let's create these characters and make them look ugly route. The endless repetition of these patterns that we've seen from games made for the modern audience were there. And what do you expect? Now, I saw a lot of people in my comment section saying that I was spreading misinformation and that the game was fun and this and that. Guess what? 1.5 million units didn't save the business. And matter of fact, we still see soon in a quarter earnings report or financial quarter 3, whatever the fuck the business term is, there's going to be a call here soon about their quarterly report. And we're going to see if Edmonton studio for BioWare is going to stay open or not. Corin Bush is already gone. That's a huge red flag there. And yeah, this person, Chi, this writer, her comments are coming after she was actually relocated within EA to Motive. So she's already been restructured. She's been moved away from BioWare, the studio that makes Dragon Age, and she's still coping about the series not being dead. So here's the tweet that she said. I'm now with Motive. It's been a hard 2 years seeing my team get chipped away and having to still keep going, but I'm still employed. So there's that. Now, I'm not trying to laugh about people losing their jobs, but I don't think she's going to be employed for much longer the way that EA's looking. And BioWare's the least of EA's problems at this point. FIFA, that whole thing's a mess right now. Madden isn't doing as good as it once was. Sure, they're making money with microtransactions and stuff, but people are tuning out of microtransactions and live service games and stuff. EA can't rely just on their sports franchises, especially since they lost FIFA, which was like their moneymaker. Now it's like FC soccer, or I don't know. I don't follow that crap. But Veilguard was something that they needed to have be successful, and it's far from that. Now, Chee's comments also come in the wake of EA admitting that Veilguard missed its expectations by 50%, guys. Not a small number, by 50%. So anybody saying that this game wasn't a flop is an idiot. You guys don't know any better. And EA said exactly, here was the quote, that Dragon Age engaged approximately 1.5 million players during the quarter, down nearly 50% from the company's expectations. That's numbers that people get fired for, that people get moved around for, laid off for. Corin Bush, bye-bye, bye-bye, right? Now, a week later, after the whole announcement, BioWare GM Gary McKay announced that BioWare would be making cuts. Now, they said it in a nice way. We read the blog post saying that a number of the staff have been moved to other studios within EA, that they have incredible talent working at BioWare, and they've worked diligently over the past few months, and now they're moving them to other, I guess, areas where they have open roles that these people could fit, and that they don't need a full studio to work on the next Mass Effect. So they're putting them down softly. They're gonna, I guess, give them severances and stuff like that. But even after that, like I mentioned, numerous writers and editors announced that they were no longer with BioWare. And people like Jeff Grubb were trying to say that Smash and Grumps had wrong insiders, that we're just making up crap. How convenient, right? But now all these layoffs are happening. Grub, what's up, buddy? Was Smash and Grums wrong? Were they wrong? Answer that. People don't just lose their jobs because of no reason. It's because Veilguard and Edmonton BioWare studio are in trouble. And we'll see. Again, the rumor was this month in February, Edmonton studio for BioWare is going to be shutting down. We'll see very shortly. Now, a former BioWare writer, Anne LeMay, claimed that none of the writers or editors she worked with between 2011 and 2016 were left at the company. You can see here they are on X saying, I was a writer at BioWare for 5 years. I learned a lot during that time from exceptional folks in many disciplines, but also specifically from my fellow writers and our amazing editors on both the Mass Effect and Dragon Age brands. Today, not a single one of those writers and editors remains employed there. Yikes, right? Now, publicly announced, here were all the names, the individuals that are no longer there. Writing lead Patrick Weeks, editing lead Karen West Weeks, editor Ryan Cormier, writer Brianne Batty, editor Ben Gilius and Chee, and then also writer Sylvia Fekatika Kuti. I believe that was the 15-year tenured writer at BioWare. So that was like a who's who. On top of that, writer John Dombrau left for Sucker Punch in 2023. So I'm looking at a Fandom Pulse article. Shout outs to John F. Trent, by the way, for these names here. John Dombrau left for Sucker Punch in 23 and as a senior writer working on Ghost of Yotei. Courtney Woods joined Sucker Punch in September 2022. Mary Kirby's LinkedIn profile also claims that they left BioWare in September 2023. So the list goes on and on. There's like 2 or 3 more names, and they're all in the screenshots for Veilguard. They're all gone. All bye-bye. Now, like I said, Chee's comments literally come across as cope. She's coping. Oh, it's about the people we met along the way, this whole kumbaya and all the memories, and we have all our fiction and our art and all this crap. No, lady. No. This series is a failure. It's dead. Sure, you can have your rose-tinted glasses. You can make your fiction and all that. But Dragon Age is being dropped. EA has abandoned this game. BioWare is fucking finished. It's a sad case of what happens when you allow a video game to become infected with DEI propaganda and woke ideologies and all that. And, you know, that's why I cover this. I think it's absolutely cringe. I think DEI kills art, like Elon Musk said, and that's why I talk about it. I'm very passionate about this subject. So let me hear you guys out in the comments down below. And let's see what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that subscription button. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always.